Hey guys, it's Crick saying here back from CNH Small Engine. I'm doing another update video for the Ddi and my other Mosin egg in here. The reason I'm doing the update was because I just wanted to do another thorough test of the AK up in my Pap's cabin up here today, and I also wanted to test out the Mosin egg again because I was a dumbass and I dropped the gun on its front, or I should say the right part of the front sight globe on her probably after I made the last video on her up here in my cabin, and I was basically zeroing the Mosin egg, and it's basically shooting about 1 to 3 inches low on the target up there, but it's still functioning okay. And I also had to replace the sear spring down on the side of the receiver down there because my other one basically broke on me. I was up here last week, and the sear spring would not put any tension on the trigger down here, so I had to replace that. And it's all's well. It's working perfectly fine right now, so I got no problems about that. And it's windy as a friggin' bitch up here today. And I'll show you the other. Let me see here. Let me get my space around here. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Here's some of the groupings I was shooting with the AK. I think this was the last one I was shooting at. My rest up here, it's about as pissy as you can probably get right there. It doesn't really hold the gun accurately, but it basically does the job, to say the least. And I think this is the last group I was shooting right here. This is about 28, almost 30 yards right here, because you normally want to get these things zeroed at about 25 meters under four of that. And here's a couple other groupings I had. I think this one right here was the second or third one. And I think the other one right behind it right here was the first, maybe, I don't know. And this is the second to the last right there for that. And here's my long-term shooting target right here. Let me see, this thing's, I gotta flip around, sorry about that. Here we go. Okay, yeah, there we go. That was, let me sit this thing down here. There we go, that's better. That's the second to the last, or I say third to last one. Heavy shooting, I put about 25 rounds into the target right there for that. And here's the second grouping after I had adjusted zeroing, because I basically adjusted the windage probably about 10 times. I'm going to try to get as humanly possible, as close to the center in there for this. So other than that, the gun's shooting okay for me, and cycling okay, doesn't have any problems, and works good for me. So I definitely give it 2 thumbs up as of right now. Let me see. Show you else. I also got. Let me see. Also here. Let me see. I got tons of crap on the outside right now, but that's not really worried about that. But jet brake. I got a jet brake on her. This is the 4-port jet brake. As you see on the sides right there, 4-port. This is made in Russia, SRVV model. It's the model type. I believe type 2. I think. And it shoots. Let me hold this thing over here better. And there we go. Get a better picture for you guys. 4 ports on the side and 3 on the top on her as well too. The last port in the back and next to the sight block really is just there for, like, weight reduction and stuff like that. But the gun definitely has a noticeable recoil and jumping around as well too with it on her as well. So it definitely minimizes your recoil from your gun. So it's basically a 2 thumbs up for that specific part on our fort. So I definitely give the SRVV 2 thumbs up for that. And I'm currently cycling the gun with silver bear ammunition. You see right down there. Basically, I personally recommend whenever you get an AK, stick to one brand of specific ammunition for it. Why? Because if you have maybe like Golden Bear, Wolf, Silver Bear, Golden Tiger, Lupa, or some other brand out there, the ammunition will be shooting different groups, and because of that you may have issues with it. So basically here's like spent casing here for my Silver Bear right here. The primer looks good in the back right there for that. It's not going too deep in it, so it looks good to me. Let me see, this headspace looks okay. Looks nice and flat on there, so it's good to go. And I was up here shooting some crap up here in the Mosin egg, and you can just basically see it back there. That's the target I'm shooting at, the white rectangular spot right there. And I'll make another real quickie up here. I'll run up here and show you what I'm talking about the Mosin egg, because it's still shooting a bit low, and I still get this piss poor rest, the rest I call it here, because that's basically as good as I can get it for a rest out here, because I don't have a lead sled to put this thing in. So let me show you how this one thing was shooting up here with I got 1973 and 77 silver tip and non-silver tip. That's basically what I put through that thing exclusively, because sometimes whenever it has brass, it's a little bit tricky to feed the ammunition, so I just stuck with a regular steel cased. So here's what it's shooting at. Don't mind the target, it's upside down. It's like that because I put it up here like that. So it's basically shooting right about down here, whole position basically. And I put maybe about 100 rounds to this gun up here this whole time. Let me show you the back of the wood. And there's why. You see the whole wood blown out to the back. And the gun's still pretty accurate, except whenever you're shooting a target like these, shooting these for pop can and shit like that, you have to shoot about, I think about a 1 inch, almost inch and a half higher than where you actually want to hit it. So with the setup on my sights, the rear one, I had a problem where the thing kept on loosening up on the ladder portion. So I basically put it all the way back to the 100 and put a little bit of red Loctite on the pin right there for the adjustment mechanism. So I'll show you what that is. I don't recommend doing it unless you absolutely have to, because I had to do it on this one. So I put a teeny bit of red Loctite right here on each side. So basically it's going to be stock at 100 yards, because this thing's basically a close quarters combat rifle. It's not no damn marksman gun or anything else like that, or sharpshooter. So basically that's the only reason why I did that, for that specific reason. So that's basically everything I can tell you guys up here right now. So everything appears to be okay. Shoots gun shoots okay. Magazines I was using obviously my favorite, the Bakelite, another Bakelite, and I was using the AK-103. Let me just get a better picture of this thing. AK-103 magazines. These are pretty rare. If you can find them, I'd personally pick them up. You get the stamp on it for the inspection, and these are marking a bottom down there for that. These are not cheap, so please don't ask me what they cost, because I really don't want to go into that. But they're an excellent magazine. They're nice and light. They have steel reinforcement lips on the front here, so basically they're good to go for you. So that's all I can tell you guys. I'll make another video after I get done up here, probably down about the cabin. So I'll see you guys.